And it's Monday, it's Tuesday, we had Pokemon Sun and Moon. Why can't we get the evolutions at this point for the starters? We did not get the evolutions again for the starters. They said that we're getting more information on the 4th. That'll be the 4th of October. It'll be roughly a little over a month before the actual game is released. That seems like the right time at this point, but I would assume that if you're going to release Rockruff's evolutions, do an actual video on them, that they would do something along the lines of that for the stars, because they're supposed to share a secret, and we're all assuming now it's the evolutions. But I digress. So, what do we have this week? Well, to start off, I'm going to actually start with some of the lesser things. Like the Pokebank's not going to be open till 2017. That's something they talked about. We have a new thing. It's not Pokemon on Me anymore. It is like it's now the evolution of Pokemon on Me. Let's see here. It is called Pokemon Refresh. So it has all the functions essentially of Pokemon on Me, with the added benefit of grooming your Pokemon, and it's saying that it can do things like get rid of paralysis and poison and burns, things along those lines. So it is basically an upgraded Pokemon on Me. Let's see here. We have a few new attacks and Z-moves, but let's do the Z-moves first real quick. Eevee and Pikachu each have a signature Z-move. Pikachu's is called the Pika-Shoot, I believe. Or, no, Knockout Pika-Shoot, where it's tossed up in the air by his trainer and then plummets down like a freaking missile. It is supposedly the strongest attack Pikachu will ever know or knows to this date. And then we have Extreme Evo Boost, which is, I'll give him credit on that. It's a pretty cool animation for the actual fight, the move itself, where all the evolutions come out, all fire energy blasts, and they all become like these round spheres that empower Eevee and boost every one of its stats by 2 stages. So it's a super powerful pump ability. Ancient Power got nothing on this thing. But then again, you're using an Eevee in a fight. Why are you using an Eevee? I mean, unless the Eevee hasn't evolved yet, then I can understand that. But really? But that also makes me wonder if there's actually not just Z crystals for each type, but certain Pokemon have Z crystals too. Like Snorlax, we know, actually has one for its signature move. I'm wondering if Pikachu or Raichu or Eevee, Pokemon we know have signature Z moves, also have them. So, not certain on that. But now let's get to the stuff we really want to hear about, really want to talk about. We got, we have Rockruff's evolution, the actual official reveal of its evolution, not from Korokoro. Now, its name in Japanese was Lugengon. Or Lugarugan. But its actual name, its English name is Lycanroc. So Lycan as in wolf, werewolf, rock type. Thing is, though, the typing did not change. There they are, of course. The typing did not change for these guys, as it turns out. They both stayed rock types. Now, I'm still going to try, at some point, whether it be my first playthrough or the 17th playthrough, I'm going to have a Rockruff on my team, and because I'm getting the Moon version, and I'm going to try evolving him during the day to see if maybe this is not version exclusive. But according to them, these are actually version exclusive. So the Sun one, you get the midday form, which is this guy right here, great looking guy. I do like the design. It's a very simple wolf-looking design, but it's a very solid. There's nothing wrong with simplicity. It's a very solid design. And then the werewolf one, the midnight form one, I don't hate it by any stretch of the means. It does look a little different, and I'm just going to try maybe turn the brightness down on this a bit. There we go. Let's try that to see if that maybe comes up better. And oh yeah, that the brightness definitely. I don't get so much glare with that. But the the werewolf one, and which let's be clear, the midnight one is based off a werewolf. It's not bad. It's definitely different. And they say that there's apparently stories for that in Sun and Moon's and Sun. The midday form is brought off by the extreme rays by the influence of Sungaleo, and I'm assuming that the midnight form is also brought on by the influence of Lunala. But they're proud Pokemon, they're loyal Pokemon. The midnight one's a bit of a battle-hungry guy. Then we move on to the other two version-exclusive Pokemon we got here. And these ones are interesting because the first one we're going to talk about, Passimian. Yeah, Passimian. Kind of almost puts it to bed that those no, I wouldn't say, not 100%, mind you, but puts it to bed that those Chinese leaks may very well be accurate. So there he is. He's a rugby monkey, which is something we said we were going to get in those leaks, and this is a rugby monkey. He's got a they look like berries. They do, but this thing's 6'7". This thing is 6'7". Those are big ass berries. That's like a cantaloupe in his hand, and he's wearing something on his head too. That's pretty much a berry shaped in a rugby player's hat. But there's little doubt that this is a rugby monkey. Which with the other ones, I was more willing to say it could still be either way, because calling a mushroom a cucumber and a sea cucumber and I can't remember the other one they called. But calling Rockruff's evolution a werewolf, the werewolf one you could have just speculated on easy. Sea cucumber is a little harder to pinpoint, but it's tropical. We haven't had one of those Pokemon yet. You could have called it. You could have made a educated guess. Mushroom Pokemon, educated guess on that. Rugby monkey is very, very specific. So the fact that we got a rugby monkey now really now lends me to believe that those leaks may very well be true, and it lends credence to the idea that the evolutions for the starters are either going to have version-exclusive forms or maybe actually two different evolutions, which would be something completely different. Either way, it'd be something really cool. The point is that Passimian, that's going to be something a little I got used to pronouncing. Passimian is a fighting type. It lives in troops of 20 to 30, if all a leader. Now, someone speculated, I think, someone I watched speculated maybe it has an evolution. No, I think it's just like a head Passimian. They're very big on form. They lob berries, and if their trainer doesn't have apparently good form, like with throwing a Pokeball, they will not obey them. So they're very particular on that. Then we got this guy, Oranguru. Now, Oranguru is Moon exclusive, and Passimian is Sun exclusive. And honestly, I think I'd rather have... style-wise, I like them both, because Passimian has a cool kind of fighter's body, but I dig a normal psychic orangutan Pokemon, and there he is, yeah. They live deep in the forest. In fact, they're so human-like that they were actually referred to as... and this thing's actually shorter than Passimian, but it's definitely got some... it's actually lighter than Passimian, too, despite looking bigger. They live deep in the forest and were actually considered people, so they're called the people of the forest. They're kind, they help other Pokemon injuries, and they sometimes act on their own initiatives and will use items only humans normally use. From a trainer's perspective, they can be a hard Pokemon to handle at times, and allegedly they've been known cited using Pokeballs. It's like, theory right now, if there is a Psychic type Island Challenge, which right now, it's hinted that there are more... island challenges than just the 4 we got right now. If there's one for each type, and you get a Z crystal at the end of it for each type, which would make some sense. Think of it this way: what if the island challenge, what are they called again? I'm actually forgetting what they're called. Island challenge. All right. What if the trial captains? That's it. That were trial captains. What if, one of two scenarios, what if the trial captain is an Oranguru with Pokeballs? It's an Oranguru that's a trainer. Or he is the trial Pokemon. He's bigger than normal. And he's still, in the way he summons his aids, which obviously would be a little difficult. It seems to be hinted that the trial Pokemon in this. You seem to be Pokemon that have evolutions to them. Let's see, the normal one, whatever the normal one is. By the way, I'm almost guaranteeing at this point that there's more than 4 because we have a normal island trial here. And because Yungus is a normal type, and it's the totem item, and Alolan Raticate's a normal dark type. So I'm guessing we have more than 4. Because they don't want to spoil all of them, and I wouldn't want them, honestly, to spoil all of them. But where was it going? Oh, yeah. Because we have Lurantis is the Mallow one, and Mallow is a grass-type trainer. We know that actually we don't know any of the other trial Pokemon except maybe Wishiwashi's a trial Pokemon for the Lana trial. We don't know what Kyowa's trial Pokemon fight is. Rumor has it it's a pig, but I don't believe that right now. Some sort of lava pig. We don't know Sophocles' trial Pokemon right now. But point is that both these guys have a new ability. Well, actually, one of them has a new ability. The other has a new attack. Passimian has the ability called Receiver, which is essentially, if it's in a double battle, if it's a ally faints, it actually gets the ability of, like they showed it in the fight. It was fighting alongside a Vikavolt that got taken down, and when the Vikavolt got taken down, it gained the Levitate ability, which protected from an Earth Power attack. And Oranguru has the special has the attack known as Instruct. That was it. Instruct. Essentially, what it can do is, and again, it is not necessarily, but with Instruct, it's not necessarily a double battle. It can also work on an opponent. So essentially, it will make the target Pokemon, use their ability again. And what they demonstrated, they had Wishiwashi and Oranguru. Wishiwashi used Surf. Oranguru used Instruct. It was able to avoid the attack from the opponent, and then Wishiwashi used this attack again, which they use as an example Mudsdale and Marowak, which are fire and ground type, which are completely weak to water types. So that's interesting. That's cool. Now, what are we going to get in the next 2 weeks? Because, yeah, we've got to wait 2 weeks for the next one. At this point, I really felt strongly about the evolutions we were getting for the next one, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to say, literally a little over a month away from the next from the actual release, they have to give us the starter evolutions at this point. They just have to. We've reached that point where we need the starter evolutions. Because people are kind of getting a little antsy. I know my sister's getting antsy. Every time I say new Pokemon news is coming out, she's like, they better show the starter evolutions or what? Or I'll sue or something. It's like, yeah, okay. But to be fair, yeah, I'm like, can we get the starter evolution? At least the second ones, the first ones. That's all I want. We don't need the final ones yet. Just the first ones are fine. We'll probably see another new Pokemon or 2 apart from that. A couple evolutions. They got to start showing us some of the evolutions of stuff we know have evolutions, like the Pikipek line. Zhangmo-O's got it. Wimpod's got to have an evolution. So Pokemon we know have evolutions or pre-evolutions. They got to start showing those off pretty soon. And we're probably going to see some more Ultra Beasts. Because they're implying, and I heard one of the take will give a great theory that what if they're following the evolutionary trait, like evolutionary wise speaking, UBO is a jellyfish, UBO2 the absorption is based kind of off a mosquito, and UBO3 is based kind of like of a mini crustacean. And in the evolutionary line, they're following the evolutionary line. So what if the next Ultra Beast we get resembles something like an amphibian or an arachnid or a reptile, bird, mammal, things along those lines? So what if they're going up the chain of evolution for the Ultra Beast? That'd be kind of cool, I think. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Who will be up tomorrow? I'm not quite certain. I think I know which one I'm going to do, but I'll save it for tomorrow when my final decision is going to be for the who would win. Also, for who wins next month for the Bleach ones, Soifun will be the opponent or the captain fighting. Feel free to put the comments below for what you want her opponent to be, who you want her opponent to be. Otherwise, I'll just go with the one I have planned. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.